Hi guys, so now that we have got introduced to ourselves, let me quickly get you on board with what we are going to study in this particular course and probably what is the syllabus. Just like for any textbook that you pick up, it is important to know the syllabus before you get into it. That's what this course does to you too. So what we will see is we'll see the course content because that's pretty much what we're going to do. First section is of course the introduction, where you will see this video itself and a couple of other videos where you get introduced to the course and the subject and everything. The next we have is understanding React JS. Now again, some of the students who have taken my React JS class, this might be a repetition for you because most of the parts of these two sections is picked up from that particular course. If you've already gone through it, all you have to do is go here and mark your lectures as completed. You don't have to go through it again and again. But these two sections are extremely important for anyone who doesn't know React JS. So this section will pretty much cover the basics of what React JS is, which different components on what state is, etc, etc. Similarly, this section will drive you through a resume theme that we will build. So you can go and see what we will build, and this is the resume that we are going to create based out of React JS. Again, all my React JS students have already undergone this training, so they already know how to do it. They've already deployed it onto the cloud. It's time for the new students to actually go through this. The reason being, not everyone must have taken the React JS class. So this is pretty much a teaser or a taster of what that React JS course contains. Of course, the React JS course contains 3 more full-fledged applications along with assignments that you can take up if you haven't taken up already. Now that being said, we will actually dig into the Redux JS concepts from the section 4, which is the math application. So in this simple mathematics app, we will just create simple mathematics to increment and decrement a number, but we will involve Redux JS in it. Yes, so that's where we get introduced to the Redux JS concept with a very simple application, so that you see what we are going to do is going to help you and you learn the concepts so that you can implement into more complicated examples that we are going to go next. So the next one is of course an intermediate shopper stop app, where you will pretty much deal with a cart where you will do shopping of your groceries depending on your budget, and then accordingly your groceries can be put back to the grocery shelf or it can be put into your shopping bag. So all that will be dealt into in the second section. Of course, you can see the introduction video for these apps in their respective sections. The last one is pretty much a movie app, which is dealing with React Redux and a third-party API. So you are actually fetching the data from a third-party API to showcase it on your application. You will undergo routing in this particular application. You will see all the challenges that we face with React Redux router in place. And of course, we will overcome all of them to have a successful application created, integrated with a third-party API right on your desktop. So yes, this is pretty much what we are going to cover in the code. And of course, there's one important thing: for every particular section, there will be a code attached to the last lecture of the video. So you can download the code from there, or you can actually go to the GitHub repository, which will also be placed onto the last lecture of that particular section, so that you can access them when you want them. If you have any questions around this, or you have any concern around the subject, the syllabus, let me know, because that's what I'm here for. I will be happy to answer your questions, and I'll see you in the next class.